So we are going to be watching these legendary AI build a base. So they got 20 minutes in real time. This is on the fast game speed, should be double normal time. So once it says about 40 minutes, that's how long they get. Because honestly, it'll usually go back and forth. So I'm just going to let them build a base. We got 40 minutes time up in the upper right corner, 20 minutes in real time for them to actually build a base. I'm just going to see how it ends up turning out. I put it on the Nile, so it's a little bit harder for them to overtake the other team. And this is actually a little bit different from the one I watched this beforehand, where it just dragged on for too long. I don't want to turn this into like an hour plus video of just watching them build, because after a while they don't really do much other than just go back and forth, and it's a tug of war. Now, I did change one thing. Instead of my AI being passive, I actually made it a defensive one. So maybe with it being included in the attack patterns, or where they'll actually send attacks occasionally, maybe the other side won't be able to defend against that. So, that could be, a change. I just didn't want to have to babysit the AI while they built a base. So it's like, okay. I mean, preferably, if the developers for this game can make a spectate mode where I can just spectate the AI, that would be great. Because you have like a no AI mode for this game. Maybe like add like a no me, so I can just watch the AI play if I wanted to. Like I'm doing now, essentially. And if I really wanted to, I go like that. Are they? Yep, they're upgrading. Then I can do a couple little things like this that will essentially... how much do I need? 108 wood. There. That'll make it so they'll end up building a little bit quicker. Because who knows who's going to start building their stuff off. Who's going to build the better base. Honestly. Because sometimes they don't start building their walls and stuff until much later. Last game, the one that dragged on for too long, purple was just so... See, they're already at it. The blue's at it right now as well. What about... Or I should say light blue is at it. Dark blue is not. What about red? No. What about yellow? No. So that means red, or not red, purple and blue are probably going to have a larger base earlier on. Hopefully, what that means is they're able to defend if blue, red, or yellow starts to attack. Yellow is mine, by the way. And I always like it how I'm in the front. I'm never in the back. Another feature that I would like to see for like these building, videos, like if I want to do base building or watch them, allow me to pick where I spawn and where the AI spawns. That would be nice. Like Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, I can choose where the AI spawns and where I spawn. So it makes really good for setting up, depending on how I'm going to do the video, for the base building aspect. Or just even if it wasn't doing just base building, if I want to play, actually being able to choose where I spawn can significantly impact the play style of whatever the heck I'm doing. Okay, dark blue is actually starting to build a wall now. Red is starting to build a wall. Yellow is starting to build a wall. This is really good. See, purple with the grass, that looks pretty cool. I really like that. I'm not 100% sure Yellow's doing a pretty good, or not yellow, light blue is doing a pretty good job at holding me back. They're already expanding. This is where purple really took a early lead. They just started expanding and building a bunch of bases, and they're doing it again. I'm liking the way this is turning out. Of course, just look at that. That is what I like to see. That looks cool, and they already got 2 towers there. Are you gonna be... Oh, you can't go to the next stage yet. Fine. Get that out of the way at the very least, so I have some defense. Ooh, red's doing it too. Look at that. It's exactly what I want to see. I like to see these kinds of base building. Blue's not as impressive. So right now the 2 impressive ones are red and purple. That is pretty cool. Light blue has a decent little base here. Oh, purple's expanding over here now. You know what I'm curious at? Yeah, I'm actually going to do this one time. I'm going to click on here just so I can get somebody expanding. Because purple, or red is not expanding, blue is not expanding, but, and yellow is expanding because I'm forcing them. But purple's the only one who is expanded like crazy right now. There we go. Now you go do what you're gonna do. What about mining? Okay, not too bad. And red's not expanding yet. Blue's not expanding yet. That looks cool. I like that. Guy's doing a pretty good job at like building bases. What are you putting out there? Military barracks? You got 4 towers there, plus 2 palaces. 3 towers here and 2 palaces. 1 right there so far. So I wonder what they're going to do over here. Okay, you're going to need a do a better job at that. I mean, that looks horrible. There we go. So I'm actually building a pretty good wall. I shouldn't say I am, but the AI is building a pretty decent wall here. That'll be pretty resistance as long as we are not going up against a Titan. So where's purple? Purple's at 75,000. You know, I want to almost grab... Wait, who has the most going on right now? There. I'm going to force you to build more villagers. There. You really only have 80 population right now? That's pretty bad. Dang. They really don't want light blue building. Better start stocking up on your army. Same thing with purple. Yeah, purple got this real big advantage, and then suddenly light blue just came out of the woodworks when purple started losing some of their bases and just started building in the middle. Like, literally, light blue ended up coming over there and started building in the middle of the main base for purple. Okay. It's decent. I mean, yeah. Red's doing decent as well, it looks like. Oh, what? I'm going to do this because we're already at the halfway mark. We're actually a little bit past the halfway mark of how long I'm going to give them to build. Are they coming? Okay, yeah, they are. Just very, very slow. That one's really slow. I figure if we get this going, yellow should start to pick off or take off like purple with their bases. There, I don't have to click anymore. It would be nice if I could just... Oh wow, they're actually going to build a farm over there. Will that help? Oh dang, yellow's building a Titan and a Wonder at the same time. Okay. There, I just gotta make sure that they don't wall. Yellow's doing pretty good. A temple, tower, bunch of farms. Oh, purple's doing really good too. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Temple over there. Double palace. Is there a way I can disable that? Can someone let me know in chat? I want to disable that. I don't really care about hearing their taunts. It just takes up stuff on the screen. I really don't care. This I don't mind, but and I know I can disable that part right up here. So we have a Titan and a decent sized army. The only thing I care about upgrading right now is the attack power. So that way the towers are a little bit more powerful at defending. Looks like we're sending the first Titan. Blue's Titan is actually going to defend. I thought purple was building a Titan. Am I missing? There it is. Okay. I was just curious on that. Blue is not expanding. Red is not expanding. The only ones who have expanded... Oh, wait. I'm expanding right into the middle of their base. Look at that. See? This is what basically light blue did to purple last game. Like, purple took pretty much everything. But they didn't really build an army, I don't think. Oh, no. Their army got stuck between some trees and some walls and a couple buildings. That looks pretty cool. That's about to go bye-bye. This is about to go a little bit bye-bye, so I'm going to take the closest look as I can at this. Look over here. Oh, that looks so cool. I didn't realize they put that many buildings around their expansion. Like if you see, look, 3 military barracks, 2 palaces, a temple, 3 towers, and that's not their main base. Their main base is this over here. This little area is where they originally spawned, as you can see by the armory right there. We got about 9 more in-game minutes, and then I'm gonna call it. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? There should be a settings, right? I want to disable that stuff over there real quick. What is this? I don't know what the heck that means. I'm gonna disable that. Get rid of that. There we go. That looks so much better. Get rid of that. Oh wait, I thought that was gone. I mean, that Q did go away. It's definitely better. Actually, I'm gonna do one last. That's actually pretty good. So if I were to hold Alt, I would show that. I'm not sure. There. Okay, I really wish this would go away. Oh, wait. It actually did some decent damage over here. Yellow, like what I'm doing with yellow is so much better. To be honest, I think I might end up liking yellow's base more. What's going on over here? There we go. So far, so good. Did I lose my docs? No. There. So it looks like purple is going to be losing their base. Well, not like their whole base, but enough of their base to where it's not going to look as good. I mean, that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty awesome. This area right here. This area looks pretty good as well. This area actually I like as well. Oh, yellow's really going at him. So they might actually beat him before. Just because of... Yeah. Dang. This base is pretty crazy. Got the Wonder outside, probably the weakest, because like if they were to put this like there or there, Heck, even over here, it would have been a lot more defended. But it is what it is. You know what? I'm actually going to build these gates over here. What is yellow doing over here? Oh, blue's actually losing. They at least have some villagers. But I like how no one's really helping them. That's pretty funny. It looks like they actually fended off yellow. Over there. Over here they did not. Yellow's still going ham. So overall it's pretty good. Light blue and purple are pretty far away from having the wonder, and it's almost time for them. I'm gonna say purple has a pretty good base. Yeah, we're at the 40-minute mark now. This is the point where I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna say purple has a pretty good base right here. I like it. The 2 counter barracks, 3 regular barracks, 2 palaces, like 4 towers, farm, armory, market, economic guild. This looks pretty cool as well. Down here is pretty good, and honestly, they're smart. They're building their wonder in the way back part of their base. But let's take a look at yellow. Yellow's pretty good. I think if they would have started off a little bit sooner, I think they would have, you know, I think their bases would have been probably as good or close to as good as purple. Here it looks pretty good as well. I like the way that looks. I like how red came all the way over here to mine from my spot, or the yellow AI spot. If yellow is not doing it to them, that's kind of sad. That looks pretty good. Look over here now. This looks silly. That looks really silly. I found 2 spots where I like. Okay, I'm doing it to them. I'm not going to give them too much crap for that then. Oh, purple fended it off, and they're actually rebuilding. So, I think it's a tie, or not a tie. I think purple. Wait, did purple lose a lot of their main base? Well, it definitely got damaged, so it doesn't look as good anymore. Actually, I like the way this looks with the trees. I'm gonna say between this area right here. I just want to be sure there isn't something actually no, I take that back because the wonder's right here. It's gonna be tied between I'm gonna say this area right here, the wonder. You can see like how far the buildings just go like this. This is the way they interact and intertwine. That looks pretty cool. This area is pretty good, but I think there's too much space in between. Like they're too far away. Maybe it's just the way the factions build. But I'm looking at this and it just doesn't look as good. Yeah, this area wins. Hands down. Maybe it's just the grass. Like the lush from... Yeah. I think it's the lush. Anywho, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.